trying to bait some to realize they're there. Put out another pint of sugar water. So I made a couple gallons that I put inside. They're tearing this up that they couldn't find yesterday. Then I rebaited my challenge. They are in there, drinking that. They're flying everywhere. For someone who doesn't have any bees yet, I find it quite exciting. But I took the tops off so that hopefully they could smell some of that old comb in there. I've seen a couple bees kind of wander into the hive. They're leery though, leery to say the least on actually going in there. Oh, stick off. But they are checking it out, checking stuff out. I cracked, you can see that one I've got cracked so they can kind of get under the lid from the back. I want them to smell. Oh, they can't get in that one, can they? That many bees. Let's see if I can set you all down here. See if I can make it where they can get in. I want them to be able to maybe I'll just take this whole thing and set it right there like the lid was never there. Put this lid down. I need to clean this off anyway. And I'll just move this thing all together. Ugh. But the propolis and all, they're smelling and checking out. This little lid goes here. But I did take my lids in my nukes and I propped them up with a little stick so they can crawl under the ledge if they choose to. Did have some. See, they're investigating. They're smelling the other bees that were here at one time. Again, that's a Swarm Commander baited box. That first one's a Swarm Commander baited box. That's lemongrass. And that one, the blue one, is lemongrass as well. And I did cheat, put some Swarm Commander on those. I don't have many frames in there yet. You can see down there, just a little bit. But if they're just doing the, trying to do a little example to see if possibly some of that makes a difference. Who knows? I'm not a bee. I'm just trying to attract some bees. And mainly I wanted to see what kind of bees I had in the area. So just feeding them constantly. I know some people commented on my video yesterday that I might want to lay off of feeding the feral bees from the area. But I wanted to see what kind, if there was a hive within distance. You know, maybe there's drones from this other hive or what have you. But I wanted to just get some, you know, try to attract some to see what we had going on in the area, because I didn't know. I only saw like 4 or 5. That's not enough. But obviously there's a colony somewhere nearby. Well, nearby could be a couple miles away, but there's still, some of them they're flying from different directions today. And see, they're checking out my boxes. But maybe I need to change the way I got this set up because I still want them to be able to get into them. I'll just just lean it down a little bit. Those are not a problem there for them to walk in if they choose to. So you want checking out the upper entrance right there. But you can see these old ones have propolis and all on them, and that bee's checking out the propolis. This one, I don't know what she's doing, something with her back legs. But I just wanted to attract some to see what we had in the area. And maybe I got something you guys might be able to help me with. Let me turn around so the sun's in my face. Some of you experienced beekeepers that are watching my channel, what about, gosh, I just kind of lost my thought on that one. Can't remember what I was gonna say. That's funny, but you know, I see them, they're coming from over here now, over that direction. They're totally, there's flowers on that bush, they're not even messing with it anymore. Just trying to see where the bees are coming from, what direction. They're primarily coming from that way. So, you know, that's just something that, not having any bees yet. I did put a fundraiser, which, believe it or not, I see a lot of people, you know, save the bees, and I'm trying to get started in this, and it's kind of expensive. So I put a fundraiser on Facebook, and I set it at $2,000 is what I was trying to raise, and wasn't real sure if I'd get anything on there, but I ended up getting, right now it's been running for 5 days, and I got $2,047, so I'm over goal already, so that was pretty cool. So, you know, that's going to help me get started up and get things going. But so this week coming up, I'm probably going to build between 20 and 40 nuke boxes. You know, this area where these hives are, I don't know if I should keep them here or not. But check this out, guys. Oh, she just flew off. Never mind, I had one on my pants leg. But I've got another area that I'm going to show you. So bear with me as I walk down here. And I wanted to say thanks to Zaf Shaw for his $2,000 donation on my fundraiser. It was kind of a trial and error. But what I want to do is I've got this strip of property, which I'm going to show you. Apologize for the bouncing and all. I got the GoPro. Hopefully the stabilization works out on it. But the idea is, and I'll have to do a few things, but this area here on the side of my house, obviously I'm letting it grow up because I don't know what's there that might benefit the bees, but I was going to put maybe 40 nuke boxes right there. So the idea is I'll have rows running this way across the back, and that way I can have my nukes here, and then possibly put my my two frames maybe on this side over here in the back, to separate them a bit. But I was trying to avoid, I've got this big area up front, but you see that big tree right there kind of limits the amount of sunlight that comes through there. So I didn't know if that would be a good area or not, but I was going to let you guys chime in and see what you think on would that be a big enough area, or would that, the sun not being in the sunlight, we don't get much snow here or anything like that. It does get cool, you know, it could get cold, but didn't know how that would play out. But this area right here, the air condition was right there, but I've got a nice long strip between this pole and those bushes that I was going to put some rows of nukes. So that's something to keep in mind. I've been talking to my mentor, and we're going to build up a bunch of boxes this week coming, thanks to the money from the fundraisers, and work on that. So we're going to plant some wildflowers over here, stuff like that. All right, guys. So questions about this, I have, and you experienced guys will be able to tell me, but there's no food in this hive, and yet they seem pretty obsessed with being around this area. So I don't know if they're scoping it out. See, one just landed on that stick right there that's in between. It's like they're timid, they smell it, they're inquisitive about it, but they haven't made the move to go in yet. So that's kind of interesting to me. So maybe you guys can tell me what you think on that. There's some on the ground right here. That's just a little nuke box, but it has old frames in it, so I'm sure they smell the old bees and stuff that were in there. You can see they're walking around on that lid for probably smell the propolis or propolis, however you want to pronounce it. And so I've kind of just taken off the telescoping lid so they could, if they chose to go down in there, they could check it out. So I don't know if those are scout bees, if that's scout bees right there, or if that's just bees that have filled up and taken a break for a minute. Don't know. But they're definitely not on the syrup over here. Like the syrup's not over here, but yet they're landing and checking it out. And I don't know if it's scout bees or just bees taking a break. So some of you veteran beekeepers that know what's going on, I'm just so excited about this. I know if you've got a bunch of bees, this is not probably exciting to you. I don't have a bunch of bees, and I'm just gonna get my bees here next month, and so it's very exciting to me to see that I have bees in the area that are doing good. Man, look at the bees down in there. They don't care about my hand. They don't care about this GoPro. They care about that syrup that I put in there yesterday, and they're going to town on that pine straw. So don't see any drowners or anything like that. They're able to hold on and do what they got to do. And this, I'm gonna give you the view again. I don't think I can get you any sunlight, but they are down in there and up there really well. So let me see if I can get these girls back in there. Not upset them too much. That was a full jar again today. I filled it up this morning before they were out because it was a little bit cold. But they are literally destroying that again. And, you know, mainly I was concerned because I had made sugar water and had it sitting out, and the bees didn't care anything about it at all. Not at all. And look at it fighting over the sugar. And they didn't care about it at all. And I had it sitting out here for a month, and I threw that one out because I thought, well, maybe it's, but obviously they were on the other flowers and all, and didn't care about it. But now they're gonna fight. But now they seem to be all over it. I still have flowers, so I just don't know if they stopped producing nectar. These bees that are checking out these hives over here, I don't know if they're just taking a break, if it's scout bees looking for new places, don't know. But I opened them all up to air them out because, you know, some of them were painted. This has some varnish on them or stuff on these Shoshugiban hives I did. And then the old hives that have all the old stuff in them, they're kind of they're interested. I mean, they're starting to mass up kind of, but they're all over the place. They're on this box like crazy over here, flying around it and checking it out. I don't want to step on any bees, that's why I'm trying to be cautious. But the syrup was merely to test to see if I had any in the area, because on those camellia branches back there, I only ever saw like 4 or 5 bees on it at a time. So I didn't think that there was that much, or they were coming from a long way. This shows me maybe they're a little bit closer than I had thought. And you know, all these have some frames or foundation in them That blue one has old frames in it. Now this has nothing in it. It's just empty boxes, and they don't care about that at all. Not at all. So, and it's been sprayed too, so it's had some bait. I didn't put any bait in it today. These I sprayed after all the bees were here, so you know, I don't know. But yeah, so that's kind of what we got. I had to take my dogs out. I'll show you 2 of my 3 dogs. Actually 2 of my 4 dogs. Just to let you know a little bit more about me is I've got some Siberian Huskies. Hey Leia, say hi. I love you. I love you. Woo! I love you. Say it. I love you. I'll give you some love. Come on. And that's Pip over there. Hi Pip. Oh, there you go. Good girl. And then my big boy is... you want to talk to him some more? You're going to talk to him too? It's funny, the baby is the deepest voice. Okay, I'm right here. It's okay. Leia, you're going to be on YouTube. You're the YouTube Husky. Can you say I love you? I love you. You love me too? Okay. Hey, Pip. You going to say hi? You going to say hi? Say woo-woo. Oh. Can you speak? I know. We all know you can speak. We all know you can speak. It's not a treat. You can't kiss the camera. All right, guys. So thank you again to everyone that has donated to my fundraiser so far. It's on my Facebook page. Appreciate it. We're going to be able to set up and get everything we need to get started with the bees this year. And super pumped, psyched, stoked. You know, again, I know all you veteran beekeepers don't care about my little feeder experiment, but I love it. You know, it's getting me excited for summer. I just keep hoping that one day I'm gonna come out here and all these bees have checked out these hives and decided to go measure it out. I did see a couple go in earlier. I don't know what that means, if they were just checking it out or because of the smell, or they're trying to look for swarm locations or what, because today it's 65. It's been in the 70s, but it still drops down in the 30s at night. So, you know, just some information. If you guys know, you know, please like, share, subscribe, drop comments in the video if you think, you know, what you think about what the bees are doing, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.